Transatlantic is a progressive rock supergroup formed in 1999 and includes the talents of the former drummer for Dream Theater, Mike Portnoy, the former Spock's Beard frontman, Neil Morris, and the frontman for the Flower Kings, Ryan Stolt, and the bassist for Marillion, Pete Trewavas. They have 5 albums in total, and I'm going to review them all. Starting with the first album, SMPTE, or as I like to call it, just SMPT. I don't really know why the E is in there. It doesn't really need to be in there. And, what do I think of this one? I think this one's good, but to me it feels like a Scrap Spock's Beard album, as Neil's pretty much in charge of everything here. And not a lot of anyone else contributes. And even that being said, I only feel that 2 albums are particularly memorable for me, and that's the Epic, of course, which I think is called Up From Above, or From Above, and Mystery Train. It's a very solid start, but it's not very transatlantic to me. And after that was their 2001 album, The Bridge Across the River, which is a phenomenal album. I loved pretty much everything off of it. And I would recommend it instantly if you want to get into this band. My only problem with it is the title track. It kind of breaks up the pacing for me just a little bit, but other than that, it's a great album. Everybody contributes here. I love the jazzy bits and portions. I like how everybody gets to sing. It's just absolutely amazing, and I love it. The only thing I could warn against is that here there starts to be some religious messages in this one, and you might not like that, but I think you can easily get past that and just get into the music. And after that was their 2009 album, The Whirlwind, which I feel is a very split half album. The first half, up until Rose Tinted Glasses, I think that was the name of the song. After that song is where things kind of, well, both on that song and after that song, I feel, is where it drops the ball. And everything is kind of a boring slog after that. But everything up until then, great. And then after that was their 2014 album, Kaleidoscope, which I feel is their second best album. I like pretty much everything off of it, although I feel the middle is very forgettable, though very solid. And the 2 epics, Into the Blue and the title track, are both amazing. My only complaint is that the jazz from Bridge Across the River is gone. I wish that was back. But other than that, great album. And finally, we have their most recent album, The Absolute Universe, which was released this year. It's their longest album to date. I think it holds like 19 or 18 tracks. But what did I think of it? I think it's good, but not as good as what came before. I feel it's too long for its own good, and I get that you're supposed to listen to it as one big song. And as that, I still think it would be fine, like solid. I'd recommend it as a good entry point, because it's not as complex as their other stuff. And I feel that's a bit slow, and during these times, I like to listen to music while I work. I prefer like more upbeat stuff, and I tried to listen to this, and I wasn't really into it. Other than that, all I can say is that it's a good entry point if you want to get into them, since it's not as experimental as their other stuff, sadly enough. Other than that, if you're more attuned to prog, I guess listen to all their other albums. Now, finally, my personal ranking of these albums, starting with SMPT. Then above that, we have The Absolute Universe, and then The Whirlwind, Kaleidoscope, and Bridge Across Forever. Thank you for watching. Even if you didn't like it, it means the world to me that somebody took some time out of their day to watch this crummy video.
Bruh, peep this one. Like, really, peep this one. No more Fortnite. No more cars. No more $19 cars. No more trolls.